Happy Thursday and welcome to Math TV with Professor V. Here is the integral for the day. We have definite integral from 0 to natural log of 3 of e to the x over rad e to the 2x plus 1 dx. It's Thursday, October 6th, 2022. I love this one. I know I say that about all of them, but I especially love this one. So to start off, I notice I have e to the 2x, which remember, that's e to the x squared. And I'm inclined to make a u substitution since I see the derivative of e to the x sitting up here. So a natural choice would be to let u equal e to the x, and then du, of course, would be e to the x dx. And we're going to change our limits of integration pronto. Okay, so these limits currently are in terms of x. We got to switch them over so they're in terms of u. So u of ln of 3, the upper limit, would be e raised to the natural log of 3, that's 3. And then u of the lower limit, 0, would be e to the 0, which is 1. So then now we can just rewrite this entire integral in terms of u. So we'll have definite integral now from 1 to 3. E to the x dx, that's just du. So I'm going to have du in the numerator over square root. Instead of e to the 2x, remember u is e to the x, so I'll have u squared plus 1. All right, so things have cleaned up a smidge. And then as I look at it, I go, oh, it's definitely trig sub time because I have an expression u squared plus 1 underneath a radical. And you just have to memorize your cases. When there's addition, then it's tangent time. So we're going to go ahead now and let u equal tangent of theta. If you need a review on this technique, I have all of the videos linked in the description, okay, on integration techniques. Good. So then I want to change everything in my integral to be in terms of theta. So du would be secant squared theta d theta. Now this is a different kind of substitution, right? So we have to be a little bit careful here. These limits of integration right now, they're in terms of u. If I change them to be in terms of theta, the lower limit is 1. So 1 is equal to tan theta. Now let's think, when is tangent of theta equal to 1? At pi over 4. Okay, so new lower limit in terms of theta would be pi over 4. And then we have upper limit of 3. Well, when is tangent theta equal to 3? Not at any nice angle from our unit circle. So I'm just going to replace that upper limit with tan inverse of 3. Okay? Ba-boom. Tan inverse of 3. All right, so let's see what's going on now. In the numerator, instead of du, I'm going to put secant squared theta d theta. All righty. And then in the denominator, I have square root of tangent squared theta plus 1. Well, tangent squared theta plus 1, that's secant squared theta. If I take the square root of secant squared theta, I get secant theta. Technically, it's absolute value of secant theta, but you'll notice we do restrict the angle theta to guarantee that we have only positive values. So we're going to be between negative pi over 2 and pi over 2 if you check back on the original video. So you don't have to worry about the absolute value. How wonderful. So now we have definite integral pi over 4 to tan inverse of 3. I'll write out this step here. Secant squared theta d theta. Since I have square root and then secant squared theta, then that's just secant theta. And then cancel, cancel, such fun. And I'm just left with now definite integral from pi over 4 to tan inverse of 3 of secant theta d theta. And this, you should just memorize the antiderivative for. it's going to be natural log absolute value, secant theta plus tangent theta, and then we'll evaluate that on our limits of integration from pi over 4 to tan inverse of 3. How are we doing? Okay, so now let's see how your trig is. So we've got ln absolute value secant of tan inverse of 3 plus tangent of tan inverse of 3, that's the upper limit, minus ln absolute value secant of pi over 4 plus tangent pi over 4. Okay, so how do you evaluate secant of tan inverse of 3? Well, remember, anytime you see an inverse trig function, that represents an angle. So you can call it theta if you want. So I'm going to call this theta. And remember, if theta is equal to tan inverse of 3, that means tangent of theta equals 3, which I want you to think of as 3 over 1. So it's triangle time. I'm going to draw a cute little triangle over here. Oh, so cute. Here's theta, and it's SOHCAHTOA time. So opposite over adjacent. Hypotenuse is going to be rad 10, all of the Pythagorean theorem. If you're in Calc 2, you should be able to do all that in your head. And so look back at what we're being asked to do. We're being asked to find secant of this angle. Oh, okay, so secant is reciprocal of cosine. It's going to be hypotenuse over adjacent, so rad 10. This whole thing is just rad 10. Plus tangent of tan inverse of 3, that's just going to give me 3. So first term now is just natural log. I don't need the absolute value anymore because both rad 10 and 3 are positive, so we're good to go. Minus natural log, now let's think. Secant of pi over 4. Think of what cosine is at pi over 4. It's 1 over rad 2. So secant would be the reciprocal, which is just rad 2. Tangent of pi over 4, that's 1. Again, both of those are positive, so I can just switch to parentheses, rad 2 plus 1. And that's our final answer in all its glory. Lovely. I especially like putting this on exams because it just tests that you know so much. I can check that you know how to do U sub, you know how to do trig sub, you know how to deal with natural logs and exponential functions, you know how to draw a right triangle. I can just put one question on the test and test so many things. So anyways, that concludes the integral of the day. Hope you found this video enjoyable, enlightening, and all those lovely things. It's a little gloomy here, so I'm not too thrilled about that, but whatever. Math always cheers me up. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. I would really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment. It helps get more traffic to my channel, even if all you're writing is comment. It's much appreciated. And check me out. I'm on Instagram and TikTok at Math TV with Professor V. So stay tuned. Hope you guys have a great day.